All right, well, what we're going to talk about is a way to make our homes more comfortable. And we're going to do it with something from DeLonghi. It's a capsule style 1500 watt portable ceramic space heater. So basically what you're able to do is heat the space you're in, and wherever you are within your home, you can heat that space. I know we've got a big home. When our family is there and we're using all the rooms, great. But if it's just James and I, and we're only in the kitchen and the family room, which is where we are most of the time, there's no use in turning the temperature up and heating up the whole house. So this gives you the opportunity again to take that heat wherever you go. It is customer top rated. I mean, our customers that have received it love it. This is the first day we're presenting it at this sale price, $39.93. That price goes up at the end of the day. Sean Pickford, 5 easy pays also will get this home to you. So it's like $7.99 per month to get this home in your choice of the gray or the white, and the white is more of an off-white, so again, it's not an eyesore when you put this in your home. So first of all, it's good to have you here.
It's great to see you as well.
Happy early, get ready for Thanksgiving.
Can't wait.
Love it. But talk to us a little bit about the company DeLonghi.
Okay, so DeLonghi's been bringing portable heaters to us here in the U.S. for over 45 years. So they know what they're talking about, especially in this small, compact design. There's a lot of safety features built into this because when you're talking heater and something you plug in at 1500 watts, you want to make sure you have safety features. It's got a 6-foot cord because sometimes when you need to plug it in, that outlet's not exactly where you need it. I used this morning in my own home office because the wind was blowing in and I'm like, man, I got a draft. I can feel it. My feet were freezing. I plugged it in, put it under my desk, was doing my emails. This was all the heat I needed as opposed to going out and saying, okay, I'm going to crank the heat up in the entire house just to compensate for one room. And that's what this is all about. Your own personal space, your own personal heat, that small room. Maybe you're sitting on the couch and you're by the window. Everybody in the family is nice and comfortable, but you're freezing. Plug this in, have this on you.
You know, living in an old home, growing up in an old stone brick twin, there were always places in that house, and I kid you not, I feel like if you were too close to the window, you put a tissue near it, you can see the wind blowing through the cracks of those old windows that had the rope sashes. Remember those back in the day?
I remember them.
So this is now an opportunity again to put that heat source where you need it, and it's a ceramic heat. So let's talk a little bit about the difference there.
Okay, so it's a ceramic heat, so it's going to be able to heat up that ceramic plate in there, and it blows the heat out into the room. Now, it's not going to heat a 20 by 20 room, but for you in that room that's cold, having that personal heat on you, you can use it that way. Couple of safety features. So watch, you can see the red light is on in these heaters.
So we'll show the video
and we'll show you
come back.
But notice in the video there they have it plugged in. You can put it on the floor, you can put it up on the dresser. Make sure you give yourself a little bit of room around that heater. I don't like to put it anywhere near where the blankets could fall on it or something of that nature. I give it some space. That was me this morning, sitting in my home office saying, wait, my feet are freezing. Well, as soon as I plugged in my DeLonghi heater, it was fine. 1500 watts, so I still have plenty of amperage left in that circuit to plug in other things. I just wouldn't run a hairdryer at the same time you're running this. That's all. It's portable. It's got a thermostat on the side, so you can adjust the heat. A lot of times with heaters, it's like, all right, it's way too much or it's not enough. The little dial on the side allows me to adjust the temperature of that heat. So if I wanted just a little bit of heat, I can do that and everywhere in between. Notice when the light's on, that means you have power. Now I'm going to just tilt it over a little bit. Notice how that light went off. See this little button on the bottom right here? That little button activates the heater. So if you have kids or pets, in my nature, I have 3 dogs. If one of the dogs comes by and knocks it over, it's going to shut it off. It's also got a thermal shutoff inside. So if a blanket or something falls over this, it turns itself off. There's also a frost freeze setting. What does that mean? Well, maybe you have a room where you know it's going to get really cold and you don't want things to freeze. You can set this, and it's in the instructions. It's real easy. You just turn it to the snowflake and turn this to the other thing. When that temperature drops below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, this automatically comes on.
That. Right. So it could be, you know, my art studio, which is all windows. Again, windows seem to be that area where so much of the cold air
you can't seal them all the way.
You can't seal them unless you're putting a plastic film over all of your windows. Which
and that looks a little crazy.
Who wants to do that, right? This is a way to get that space, that heat in the space that you need it. And,
Yes.
and when you don't need it, you turn it off. The other thing is to know, this is not meant to be the only and primary heat source for your home. This is supplemental heat in the area that you need it.
That's
so if you've got that person that's always a little bit cold, you have that room in your home. It happens to be the back bedroom, which is over our garage.
It's always the case.
Always the coldest room in the house. So if you've got that space, here's a way to now take that heat to the area that you need it for the time that you're in there. It's V46323, top rated. So don't go by what me and Sean are saying. Go to QVC.com, type in item number V46323, and see the reviews of what people are saying. There's like close to 100 reviews.
I know.
And it's all 5 stars.
Yeah, I mean, people are loving this because you can use it in that bedroom. I mean, we're having friends and family come over
That's
this weekend celebrating early Thanksgiving at my house. We have that bedroom above the garage. The garage is not insulated. That's why that bedroom is cold. We're going to have a heater in there so our guests are nice and comfortable. A lot of you are going back into the office right now. How's that cubicle you're sitting in?
know,
Are
right?
you freezing?
And especially since not everybody is back, so you might be the only person.
Yeah, so they don't have all the heat on, so they have it, you know, they're saving a little money there. Bring this into your office, plug this in. It's small, it's compact, it's got the handle. Again, it's from DeLonghi that's been bringing us portable heaters here in the United States for over 45 years. I love the safety features. I love the 6-foot cord because let's face it, your outlet might not be exactly where you need it, so it gives you a little bit of room.
And that's another thing that happens with old homes.
Right,
you know, they
you're
don't
limited.
have as many outlets.
Yeah, because the code's back in the days. So these really do a fantastic job. Maybe you have a camper or something like that where you want to be able to take it with you. It's small, it's compact, it's portable, it's got that handle on it. And again, when I lift it up, that little button on the bottom right there automatically shuts it off. Watch, I'm going to push it in, the little red light goes on the top. That's how you know it's working. There's also a thermal device in there in case something falls over it and it gets too warm, it shuts off. And I love that frost freeze setting, meaning, okay, it drops below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. This is automatically going to turn itself on. So it's really great to have one of these around the house.
What we're calling white is getting limited. We do also offer it in the gray choice. And now, how many did you say? In white, we have 250 remaining, 500 orders placed, and a few more available in the gray. Here's the deal. It's also not a huge investment. It's under $40 to supplement the heat, to make you more comfortable as the cold weather has hit most parts of the country. Buffalo, 4 feet of snow. Can you imagine?
Ooh,
oh my gosh.
I love snow, but that's a little much.
What we're seeing already this winter or fall is an indication of what's to come. Don't get caught in the cold. Be prepared. Sean Pickford, thank you so much.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you. All righty, well, it is time for our